I'm Anika. Welcome to PLN Case File, Landmark Judgment Vidya Drolia vs. Durga Trading Corporation, 2020. The judgment that redefined arbitrability in India. When businesses enter into contracts, they often agree that disputes will be resolved through arbitration instead of lengthy court litigation. But can every dispute be referred to arbitration? What happens if one party argues that the dispute must be decided only by a court? And how much should courts examine a dispute before referring it to arbitration? In 2020, the Supreme Court answered these questions through one of India's most influential commercial law judgments. Today, we explore Vidya Drolia vs. Durga Trading Corporation, the judgment that reshaped the law on arbitrability and judicial intervention in India. The background. The dispute arose out of a landlord-tenant relationship governed by a lease agreement containing an arbitration clause. One party sought reference of the dispute to arbitration. The other argued that such disputes should be decided only by civil courts because they involved rights created under rent control legislation. This disagreement brought an important legal issue before the Supreme Court, which disputes are capable of being resolved through arbitration and which must remain within the exclusive jurisdiction of courts or statutory tribunals. What is arbitrability? Before understanding the judgment, we need to understand one important legal concept: arbitrability. A dispute is arbitrable when the law permits the parties to resolve it through arbitration instead of ordinary court proceedings. The Supreme Court explained that not every dispute can be privately decided. Certain disputes involve public rights, sovereign functions, or statutory protections that require adjudication by courts or specialized forums. The court therefore developed a structured approach for identifying which disputes are suitable for arbitration. The fourfold test. One of the most important contributions of this judgment was the fourfold test for determining arbitrability. The Supreme Court explained that a dispute may be non-arbitrable if first the dispute relates to actions in rem rather than rights between specific parties. Second, it affects the rights of third parties who are not bound by the arbitration agreement. Third, the dispute concerns sovereign or public functions requiring exclusive judicial determination. Fourth, a statute expressly or by necessary implication reserves jurisdiction for a court or specialized tribunal. This framework continues to guide courts across India when deciding whether disputes should proceed to arbitration. Competence, and limited judicial intervention. The judgment also reaffirmed the internationally recognized doctrine of competence. This principle means that an arbitral tribunal is generally competent to rule on its own jurisdiction, including objections to the existence or validity of the arbitration agreement. The Supreme Court emphasized that, at the referral stage, courts should undertake only a prima facie review. Unless it is clear that the dispute is non-arbitrable, the matter should ordinarily be referred to arbitration. This approach reduces unnecessary judicial interference and supports efficient dispute resolution. Why this judgment matters? Vidya Drolia strengthened India's arbitration ecosystem by bringing greater certainty to commercial dispute resolution. It reassured businesses that valid arbitration agreements would generally be respected and that courts would not conduct detailed trials at the referral stage. The judgment also aligned Indian arbitration law with internationally recognized principles, making India a more predictable destination for commercial dispute resolution. For businesses, investors, and lawyers, this decision remains a cornerstone of modern arbitration jurisprudence. Vidya Drolia vs. Durga Trading Corporation did more than resolve a landlord-tenant dispute. It clarified when disputes can be arbitrated, reinforced the competence of arbitral tribunals, and limited unnecessary judicial intervention. The judgment remains one of the most cited authorities on arbitrability under the Arbitration and Conciliation Act 1996 and continues to shape commercial litigation and arbitration across India. This was PLN Case File. I'm Anika. Thank you for watching. Join us next week as we continue exploring the landmark judgments that have shaped India's constitutional and commercial legal landscape.